Hello buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Helm and Ghorst campaign. Let's go ahead and get back in here.
No limits. Begun.
So they're probably gonna have replenished all of that.
Master
Now,
of our life.
oh well, they combined stuff because they had a 20 stack. So they just combined some units to get rid of the attrition.
Darkness calls.
Now we're winded in battle. I don't think I want to go in winded because, like, I need to take it kind of seriously.
Nope.
I mean, we can probably win it, but
Stance.
I do want to take it kind of seriously. Okay. That we probably need to put up. Not working a balefire. We need a balefire for sure. We'll see. Maybe I can hold Chaos. If it takes them a little bit, we can maybe hold Chaos at Kislev. It's gonna be tough. Chaos is no joke with this mod. As we saw in the Alarial campaign. Now my daughter's probably gonna wake up here pretty soon, but I'm gonna see how long we can go here. She's just kind of chilling right now, but she's usually gets up around noon. We let her sleep in a little bit because I sleep in and she goes to bed kind of later at night. It's whatever. It shouldn't have to be anywhere special in the morning. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content of the channel. Okay, so we have a choice. We can come down here and grab Oak and Hammer. This would help us with this. How is that looking? Vampire. Okay, so we are gaining 2 public order now. But this is going to run out soon. Now, I mean, that place is going to fall anyways. I guess we'll just wait on it. Or, okay, so we're trying to pincer them here. We can either dash through here and try to catch them, or we can come down here, grab this. Oh, we're still waiting on the Terrorgeist for one turn. I forgot about that. Okay, well, I do want to complete that. Alright, so Eastern Sylvania is fine. Switch that over to something else. There, so wait on that one. Peaks. That place is gonna have a rebellion soon. Not sure how do we stabilize that place. It peaks. We have 2 balefires. We're just gonna need a tier 3. This place, probably. Who can public what was? We're going to 84, so that stuff is still working. We have 1 turn to decide if we want to stop any of that. I think we're good to go. I don't think we can save that one place. It depends. We can dash what's his name over there to save it. If the dwarves just stand and fight, if they don't run, but I suspect they're gonna be cowards. Maybe I should have raided just so that I was tired, so maybe they think they could win, so I don't have to chase them. But they might have actually been able to win if I would have been able to win if I was tired. Man, being outside of the academic setting, my grammar does erode over time. What's going on? My alarm just went off in the other room, so let me grab that real quick. Sorry about that. Now my phone's going off too. There we go. Alright. So now we've got to decide where we want to go next, tech-wise. So we want to go over here, and I want to get campaign movement range. Then probably go with either Crypt Ghouls or the Cairn Wraiths. Oh, they held their ground.
What do you see? No way.
I mean, that does kind of make logical sense for them because they get a garrison here, and there's nowhere else on the map they can go. If they start running and I take this town, they're just going to take attrition as they run through vampire territory. They don't have any towns left. Like, the most annoying thing they could have done was probably take this, and then maybe take this before Kimler runs them down. Alright, let's go ahead and fight him. They are going to have some stuff in here, so maybe we should go ahead and raise dead, like 1 unit. Grab wood skeleton here, I think.
Master.
Just to top us off a little bit.
Name. Kill! Rise! For the night!
Alright, let's fight it. So now we're gonna have to see how the public order looks. Still trying to think if we can save that tier 3 town over there with Talabik land. I don't know why I care about that town. I mean, tier 3 is annoying to have to get back. We could send Ghorst over there. Now we're gonna have to deal with a rebellion here though. So like a 1-turn rebellion here. And then maybe we can stabilize. Two provincial towns are difficult to deal with. If you only have 2. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you can't build as many public order points. Let's make this its own thing. Having a balefire there would be nice. Oh wow. why are they... That seems like that's just like a dwarf mistake thing, or something. Like they always want to run into that corner. It's like the other factions haven't done that as much. That seems a little weird to me.
Ghorst.
Like they didn't do this in the Alarial campaign. They didn't do this in previous, like non-Steel Faith things. So I don't really know like what's up with that. It just seems really bad. Like, why would you not just deploy your stuff over there? Why do you always deploy it in the middle? I think that's the problem. It's like, if they want that, fine, but why not just... You can deploy over here. It's in their deployment zone. You don't have to deploy in the middle of the map every time. And they lose all of their artillery fire by doing this. I think their siege behavior is great. They've had some really intelligent plays with the sieging, but... I just feel like some of these fights, now not every fight has been like this, but some of these,
Corpse cat. They'll die and rise.
They're really losing a lot of their equity in their artillery, and that is, you know, one of the strongest aspects of the kit. I know they want this top ground because, you know, it's the high ground. It's great for archers. You do get some advantages, tactical advantages from doing the high ground. I accidentally shot up a bunch of miners. I don't know why I wasted it on that.
I will raise them. Very well.
Corpse cat. The curse of undeath. The living will join us.
Ghorst. See to it.
Living will join us.
This dude's getting hit by something. Is there a lord in there? Yeah. Is that the Slayer? We get the Slayer out of there.
They must all die.
They're just it's just a dwarf engineer. Okay, I guess we could have done with that, dealt with that.
Ghorst. See to it. As you say.
I mean, I would have beaten them anyway, so it's not like it's really going to matter that much, but...
I will bathe in their blood. There shall be darkness.
Let's just run away from them a little bit.
Isabella.
Yeah, that behavior is a little weird. To me, like, they have the right idea, like I said, but just, they're not setting up correctly. Why would it take so long to back to that? They're gonna die. Just go and get these.
If you insist.
Blood magic!
There's something unbreakable in here. Why are they not dead yet? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Item, boys. What are we doing? We just chilling, watching.
Off call.
Make sure we kill all the heroes.
We are the new order!
So I should have slowed them down a lot. Oh no, they got my corpse card. Just noticed that. I mean, Ghorst already gives the bonus that the corpse card does. That's in a limited range, but whatever, that's probably fine. So like the only time that would actually make a difference is if they're spread out. If they're like on each end of the melee line to spread their aura, which is smart. But just positionally, I just don't do that a lot of the time. A lot of times the lines end up getting broken because, like, usually what you want to do when you play like a pretty heavily melee faction, like the Undead, I mean, basically everything's melee, they don't have range units, is you want to creep around the side. So you want to break one of the flanks, and then you flood over so that you get to their rear side. So like once you break one of their, you know, flank battalions, and you can curl around to the backside. I did that a lot in the first couple of fights with like the zombies and such. You just always want to try to, like, you know, curl around so that you get the maximum surface area for your units, and also when you hit them from behind, it causes all kinds of extra damage to their morale, and that you might even, I know it ignores shields when you fire into people from the back, but it might, I don't know if it gives you like better chance to hit them or not, like if they take a penalty to melee attack if they get hit in the back or not, I don't know. don't think we're gonna have time because this is gonna run out. It's gonna be 4 extra public order penalty. That's gonna go in like 2 turns. There's no way I save that. Stronger than Reichsguard. Pretty damn strong. Pretty strong.
I need more minions.
So we've got hunger. We need immortal will now. I should go with leadership size. Just because once I get this augury here and dark benediction, now the augury will get a larger aura size, but not dark benediction. We're gonna have to haul it down there.
Death is only the beginning.
What were we working on? Oh, we completed this. Recruitment at raised dead cost. Movement speed is something I'm very interested in. I mean, lowering the cost of Invocation of the Heck could be pretty good too. I really don't care about these other things. Like, I'm just gonna use all my mana on the Nahek. I know that like a Death Wind, I don't know, like, is this good against Armored? Like, if that's good against the Chaos line, like, maybe we do this. If they don't have a lot of magical resist. I don't remember if they do or not. Arcane Conduit would be nice. We could also just... I don't know. Vampiric Magic seems strong, too. Keep for embedded characters. How much are these costing? 400... So what's that? 683, 850 plus 345. It's like 1100, 1200. It's like an extra 200 gold or so. It's not bad. It would also give us 1 extra vampire capacity, which we don't need right now, but maybe in the future. Need Dread Knights yet, although when we start getting some Blood Knights, maybe. I mean, this is pretty much always going to be good. Minus 15% raised dead cost. Damn, you get that raised dead down pretty low, huh? As well, I guess. Extra corruption's nice. Horned Rat or Survivalist, probably Survivalist. Got our training, we got our public order. It's just so worthless. I think once Chaos comes out, almost certainly we're gonna take him out and just put him like in a place for public order, pretty much. We do have an armor of fortune. Okay, let me see. Okay, Helm of Discord's very good. We need that on her. Armor of fortune. Care about that on him. Put that on Banshee, maybe. That's fine. Let's make sure that all these guys have things. Like students are a big one. Okay. Alright, so I think we just come down here for now. Occupy this area, and then run back up here as we replenish. And then we're gonna have to dash him down here and deal with Noshrock's lair. Whatever this, or not Noshrock's lair. This place. Gun bad. Not gun bad. I mean, that giving -3 public order is kind of rough, but we obviously want the money. Alright, Curse, whatever. Upgrade that. That's fine. Public order, I don't think it's gonna matter that much.
What? You seek him.
We're not currently at war with anybody. These guys kind of like us. That's interesting. I mean, maybe we can trade with them at some point.
The Night Lords come. If you seek subservience, you'll be disappointed.
Right, whatever. I mean, I could do that quest and see if we can spawn some Blood Knights, but we don't need that in the army right now. The Moot. Go ahead and grab that. I guess we'll go ahead and let those complete. Burt Bad. The more I think about it, the more I think that we're gonna need, well, we do need an armory. Here, probably, if we want to be able to hire these hex rates. We have a tier 4 whatever over here. Yeah, we already have that here. I guess we don't really need it. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, just because we have a recruitment center right next door, and that's kind of on the front lines to trouble. So we need to grab some of these skeletal walls, I believe. We're going to have a tougher garrison. Okay, seems good to me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let her loose for a second. I think she's crawling around a little bit, so I don't know what she's going to do this last 30 minutes of this episode. If she starts getting too out of hand, we might have to make it a short episode, but I think she'll just kind of wander around. I can just get her to play in here for a little bit. I might have to get up and get her to stop doing something here in a second. So sorry if that's distracting, but she's already up and kind of moving around, so I want to go ahead and grab her. Ooh, Alariel. Where are you going, Alariel? Whoa, uh-oh. I'm not sure where she's going, but let me go ahead and grab my daughter real quick. How you doing? some of your favorite books here, Rory. Do you like that? There you go.
I will not betray you.
Well, I tried to give her some books, and she's like, no, I want my own books. What is this? How did we get this random dude? Oh, we just got a free Necromancer. Okay. Probably just gonna delete him. What's his trait? Does he have a really good trait? It's pretty weak, honestly. I mean, it's too much gold. It's like 400 gold. Where is he? Yeah, he's too much gold. I mean, the thing is, like, both of my... If I had Manfred or something, then I would probably go ahead and level up the Necromancer, but we already have, like, 2 Necromancer Legendary Lords, so... And if I hire one, I can pick the trait, and it'll just be a lot better.
Your wish, master.
Why can't I kick him?
Let us make doom.
I guess because I got him this turn. I guess he can hang out here for now.
This way.
Like that extra income, that 5% income. Well, I have almost 5,000 before that. It's like 200 gold. I guess he's not that expensive if he just sits somewhere like that. And we could just have him sit somewhere for public order. He doesn't give a lot of extra public order, but we could load him up with stuff. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to delete him.
Spread the rot. Turn them to death.
Throw down that extra public order. Gun bad. We're gonna have to not tax this for probably a turn to make it down there in time. Is that right, Rory?
Of unlife. My cruelty knows no limits. Merciless, I love it. Dark magic is mine to command.
Yeah, the little place wore off. Whatever, the edicts. Now we're kind of having some problems. Okay, that's gonna be too bad. Red Duke. Probably Undying Horde, although I don't know. I think we might need to go for this. Here. That's fine. So we finished a lot of this stuff up, which is nice. These buildings are so expensive. Dude, if somebody sacks that, they're gonna get like 20,000 gold off a sack.
You dare!
That's gonna cost me like an astronomical amount of money. It's gonna be like 60,000 gold or something if they sack it. Okay, so all of that is done. We're starting to get some property, as you can see here. We need to grab... I don't know, if we start grabbing up towards here, whenever Chaos first comes out, we're going to have to deal with that. I would like Kislev, but I don't know if I want to go any further north than that. Beechhofen and Kislev. Then I can just deck those out and make those kind of the front line for Chaos. Going south doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, it kind of does, but I really don't want to start up trouble with the dwarves and just have them, like, run through here and backdoor me.
The Empire.
So yeah, I mean, what are my objectives here? More like, is it everything, basically? Itza, which is the other end of the world, Lothern. Yeah, and Hell Pit's up north. It's pretty much everywhere in the world. We'll see if we get to that point. I say that because, I mean, sometimes people wonder why I don't finish all my campaigns. It's because, like, when it gets to a certain point, when you have such, like, insane map presence and dominance, that there's just no way anyone's going to be able to beat you. We're not at that point yet, but when you get there at some point, you know, if we beat back Chaos and we have, like, everything, you know, all of the human realms, all of the Bretonnian realms, all that stuff, nobody's going to beat us. Because, like, at a certain point, are they going to declare war on us now? Okay, well, I guess we get to fight them anyways. You know, at a certain point, even if you lose your army, it just doesn't matter because you have so many resources, you just buy it right back again. And once you've kind of solved, like, what the best army composition is, and you can build that in every single army, then that's a problem. Okay, I'm going to speed this up. I'm just going to look at my daughter just real quickly here, make sure she's not doing anything too crazy. I think she's just reading her books over here. Well, reading. She can't really read yet, but she likes looking at the books.
I shall hearken to thy king's words, but I can already tell thee, the answer shall not be to thy liking, mortal.
Good job. It's a good looking book. She likes the books where, uh-oh. Oh, man. Okay, well, they're coming for me now. They've had enough. She likes the books. Someone got her. It was my wife or, like, her parents or something got Rory this book that, like, you can touch it. Like, it's not only just a picture book, but it's like a I was going to say textile book. I don't know if that's a tactile book. There we go. Oh boy. Well, they have finally noticed we do not have much of an army here, so... Is that right, Rory? She's gonna be ready for some food here in a little bit. I think she'll chill for a little bit longer. We'll see. She usually likes to get up her routine. She likes to get up and just kind of play around for like half an hour or so, and then we go down and get her some food and let her wander around downstairs for a little while. We put on some music, kind of have some fun, and then I take her on a walk in the afternoon for about an hour. We walk a few miles. She doesn't actually walk. I take the stroller outside. We just go explore some stuff in the neighborhood, and then we come back, have like a second meal, maybe watch an hour of TV, maybe. Just depends. And then she just goes to sleep for a nap. And a lot of times I go to sleep for a nap too when she does, and then my wife comes home and kind of takes over from there. It's a pretty good little 4 or 5 hours. Isn't that right, Rory? I mean, it's possible that maybe we could hold this off, but this greatsword is going to be tough to deal with. The vampire can probably kill their lord. I don't know, like mortar, whatever. I'll just give it to him. Whatever, it's fine. I probably could have won it, but it's gonna fall at some point. And they're just rebels, so they're not gonna do anything special. It's not like it's reawakening another faction that's gonna build up and come challenge me here in a second. Definitely secure the sewers. Movement range, okay. Red Peak's gonna have rebellion. Okay. So who all is at war with me right now? Isn't that right, Rory?
You seek out.
Good job. Oh, the Beastmen like us. Because we're fighting so many people. I mean, we could get a military alliance with the Beastmen. We do kind of need some friends. I would sort of like to fight the Beastmen at some... There are going to be these war herds of chaos. Now, they are pretty weak, though. And I can't trade with them. I mean, there's not really a point. It's going to be more difficult to find a point to fight them. Oh, none of the human factions. So we've got dwarfs, border princes, and Bordello is coming at me. How's Bordello looking over here? Okay, so they're just at war with me, but they don't have an army over here. I'm gonna have to start massing up an army, and it's probably a good idea that I get one over here anyways, because at some point... Let me see here. Bordello.
Lord of Bretonia.
They have a few armies though. They have strong military, supposedly. Now I can just unlock everything. Now I don't have the money for it right now, but in theory I could just grab all these regiments of renown and fight them. I don't have a ton of raised dead, but
this night.
I think hiring some like Grave Guard would probably be a good idea. We're gonna have to build up a standing army over there. Start fighting them. How long are we here? We got 43 minutes.
Grave times.
Okay, so this place is all good. I mean, we're gonna... How strong is Empire? We're gonna piss off Empire if we step over their property to go fight the
Watch.
Fight them. How strong is Kislev?
By the comet.
Thinking if I could take Kislev proper.
Kislev.
They're pretty strong. It's like a question of, do I want to make more enemies right now, or what? Okay, well, the easy decision is to run down here and deal with this next turn.
What do you seek? It is night.
There's Skarsnik looking on us. They kind of like us, but they can't trade with us. Let's see what Rory's doing real quickly. Good job, Rory. He's just playing with the books. Now I think... Okay, so options. Options. I can send Ghorst down here. After I can raid this for like a turn. Or whatever. Get some public order. I may not even need to raid it, honestly. We just need like a little more public order. That used to spread. That makes me sad that that doesn't spread anymore. It doesn't spread one adjacent. We can make a run down here at these dwarves through this back door, because I need this secure. Because...
my puppet stars.
They're going to come up to try to get me through this, so I've got to kind of hit them first, I think. Now this place is going to have a pretty crazy garrison.
Master of Unlight.
I think we can probably deal with it, though. And then, so that leaves Kimmler. Public order is fine right here. Public order's not fine up there, so we're going to have to... I guess we just run him over here, deal with this public order. We're going to have to install some protections there. Need to keep these dwarfs busy over here. Hopefully they don't like start jumping over this wall and backdooring. It's what they did in the first one.
I refuse.
Can't quite hire a fourth army yet. Okay, but we have to dash up there and deal with this rebellion pretty soon. The lack of the corruption is still really bad. Why is it only moving at 2 per? Come on. I don't have a second balefire. That's part of it. Osmosis 5. What? Is that from Kislev? Y'all trolling? 1, 2, 3. That's annoying. Alright, but that should be handled. Over here, yeah, we're just gonna have to go ahead and start beefing up. And these aren't gonna be super efficient. Let's do a perfect vigor. I wouldn't mind hiring one of those over here now. Maybe I'd get rid of this. It does only give 100 per turn, which is important, but at the same time, maybe getting the ossuary. It's kind of expensive, but it does give Grail Knights, and those are really strong. In theory, they have 35 bonus versus large, so 70 melee attack versus other cav. Do I need an armory for Grail Knights? I just need an ossuary. Although we do also have an armory. Okay, I hate doing it, but I think we're just going to have to get rid of these cursed fields, because, well, is it even worth, honestly, to get the Grail Knights? The Grail Knights are very strong. I guess it's probably worth. I mean, the public order doesn't matter. We already have perfect public order. Okay, so let's go ahead and hire some Cairn Race then. Well, we're not gonna have the funds. Let's just... No. Let's just save this, because we're not gonna have the money to build up the ossuary and stuff anyways, because we're broke. Basically. Because we completed all these vampire buildings, and as soon as we did, of course, all hell broke loose. So...
Darkness calls.
That's fine, that's fine. We're pretty much out of money. We have to hire those Cairn Wraiths. Everywhere else is fine. Public order, I think. Make sure Eastern Sylvania. Okay, we're gonna need to get us back on the money train. Katrine's fine. Okay.
I have it.
Okay, before we hire Manfred, we need to get those 3 Lord rank things going on.
Destroy?
Can I get rid of this dude yet, or what? Okay, yeah, it's just... It's not worth the cost. Alright. I'm gonna look in on her one more time here. Still just playing with the bugs. Wintertooth. Oh wow. Norska bowed down to Wintertooth? Huh. Ooh, they have Belagar. Okay. I forgot they'd confederate with them. They've grabbed all the other dwarves for the most part, I think.
I need more minions.
Wow, for real? It's gonna take that long to get over there? Y'all are trolling.
Strike out.
Jesus. Alright, well, we're gonna have to untax that. Whatever, if they want it, they can come get it.
Death is only the beginning.
Oh, y'all want to come at me, huh? They're not even waiting for me to get down there at them. They're trying to come at me. Okay.
They shall despair.
This army's getting a little dated in terms of like tech. It's not too bad yet, but I mean they're starting to get some gyros. Got some Iron Drakes, which aren't like insanely awesome, but Giant Slayers are pretty good. You know, I need to probably start getting a couple of the bigger ticket stuff, but it's gonna be hard to afford all that. I mean, they aren't really that serious about coming at me, it seems.
I hunt.
Just grab a few units here, I suppose.
This better be important.
Can't believe Black Knights are only 1 turn. Those are pretty cheap too. They're only 244. I mean, they're not the best knights on the block, but well, there's something. Maybe you get a couple of knights there. The problem is, like, are Black Knights better than Cryptors? I mean, they're cheaper than Cryptors. They're more mobile than Cryptors. Have more armor and a shield. I do get a discount on them, and I have, like, some upgrades and stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna play it by ear here. Sort of see, think about all of that. See if we get one more fight in here with these dwarves. If they step up, then we'll call it an episode. Slavic Order's pretty good, except for Northern Edge Mountains. Everywhere else is on the up and up. I think we needed to build anything anywhere else. Let me see. Okay, Moot, pretty soon we're gonna have to build the walls. Waldenhof, we're being a little greedy, not building that up, but Maybe it was a mistake to spend that 45,000 on those tier 5 buildings. I haven't even built one of those units yet. But they do give you gold, like the upgrade. They give you perks, like the upgraded vampire place gives you better research, some gold, some other random stuff. You know, the Necromancer one, I think, gives you like adjacency, corruption spread. Wait, what? Nagaroth convinced Lothern to confederate. How the hell does that happen? I thought Lothern was the most powerful faction on the map. Like that. Because Nagaroth is going to be like the king elf now, high elf, and he can ambush when he attacks. So I would much rather have it be Lothern, because they don't get any extra factional stuff that I'm going to care about. Like, they get extra, you know, discounts on infantry and all that kind of crap. That doesn't matter. They already have a zillion gold. But these guys can now ambush me. Everyone that's a high elf basically can ambush because they all fall under the label of Nagaroth. That is a little worrying.
Onwards.
Alright. Where does Dwarf go? Is he ambush?
Dark magic is
I
mine.
have a feeling he's trying to ambush me. Can I still beat him if he ambushes me? Probably.
My puppet starts. I am ready.
I don't know where he went. I think he's somewhere in here with an ambush, but see if we can weed him out next turn.
They will all pay.
And these guys haven't
My
really
lady will
moved
not
yet.
allow it.
I do have a pretty nice garrison here, so is that right, Rory? I guess we can probably just hold here. I want to keep, obviously, this cost down as low as I can. I think we'll hold here. Is that right, Rory? Gotta control costs. Moot. We gotta start building this stuff up. This is fortunately not that expensive. That's a little bit more, but what all bonus do we get here? Crypt Ghouls, Graveguard, Vargheists, Graveguard, Crypt Horrors, Vargheists. Yeah, that's a lot better. And you get upgraded Caged Bats or whatever. We gotta start getting the defenses here. As much as I hate to do it. Oh, 2 turns we can do Rite of Dominance again. That'll be very helpful. I already have a witch house. That would actually be pretty nice. What? Constructing a witch house. Good job, Rory. Oh, it's the very top place. 6,000. Okay, I would like that somewhere. But that means there has to be a balefire in a main capital. Hey, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. No balefire in that capital. Has to be a tier 5 capital where there's also a balefire. It's probably just too much money right now to manage that. Wish we could find some trade partners, but I don't know where that's gonna happen. Let's see as these dwarves come at us, Rory. Oh, they ran all the way back home. Wait, no they didn't. They're right there. So they could potentially attack us here. That's weird, they weren't in ambush. This is interesting because Norse got like the non-marquee factions are getting confederations with like the marquee factions. Pretty much, you know, like Wulfric's the guy on the cover, Tyrion's the guy on the cover, and they are getting subsumed into these lesser factions, lesser, I don't know, elements within their factions, within their races. Y'all know what I'm saying. That is interesting. Though I'm not sure who's more dangerous, the trolls or... Wulfric gets a lot of bonus to marauders. The trolls, it depends. Their faction effects aren't that great, I don't think, from what I remember. They just have a very specific strategy that I did in my troll campaign, where you could just rush a bunch of ice trolls and you got a whole bunch of extra leadership and other like cool things for them. So we save some money there. Tireless hordes.
Necromancer.
For real, y'all are gonna. That's how it's gonna go down. Okay, so that little piggy did go all the way back home.
Helman Ghorst.
Can we hit him this turn? Like one off. How do they always like no? Okay, well we'll probably just call the episode there. I was thinking if I could hit him this turn we could do it, but I don't want to go too far over time, and I do need to go get some food for my daughter. We should be able to beat this. The organ gun is kind of scary. Hopefully these dwarves don't shuffle around like fools, like the last few dwarves did. Yeah, we'll figure that out next turn. We should be able to just come over here. Fight that next turn, increase the gold output again. And although these guys are at war with me, they're not really coming at me right now.
I think not.
Which is good. Neither are these guys. I'm not sure what the point in declaring war. I mean, I guess maybe it gives you better favor with your allies. Oh, they did take this over. Okay, Nagaroth took this.
Gladly.
I will obey.
Anyways, we'll get back at it next episode, so we'll continue to monitor this. I think Chaos is going to come out sometime soon. We are still kind of on the broke side because we bought all these expensive buildings, which... I don't know. Like I said, the sooner you get them, the better, because it does give you money over time and all these other benefits. But... Oh, that's what I was thinking about, the Dragon Lair that spreads the corruption. But, at the same time, you're really illiquid. Like, you don't have enough money to hire up armies when you need them really quickly, or to buy all those regiments of renown if all of a sudden I need those. We're going to come down here, start messing with the dwarves. Like I said, I didn't want to go south. I wanted to avoid the dwarves, but, you know, they brought the fight to me, and if I don't deal with them, they're just going to run up this back line like they were trying right there. and just start tearing up everything in these mountains, and they just have to be dealt with. Even though it's going to cause some public order problems, taking over these places in the mountains, but that's what we got to do. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help out a ton. I know it's annoying, as I always say, just to log into Google, but just log in, or next time you log in, revisit, leave that like. It helps out a lot. So, thank you very much. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.